Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 5. As Poland, we are number 1 in almost everything. Number 2 in populations to the Egyptians, although very, very close, which for me is pretty good, because I don't usually grow my cities very big, and population sort of goes exponential. Number 2 in crop yield, but again, not very far behind the Incans, or the Zulus, rather. And they're about to lose quite a bit of territory. In fact, they just gained a little bit by taking Surabaya, and they're about to lose Istanbul, so I think that'll improve. And the production, same thing. We're going to end up being number 1 in everything relatively soon. Let's hit next turn and see what happens. Do we get nuked anywhere? Sure. Open border sounds great. People are afraid of me because I do have nukes. And I've used them. Not shy to use them. We should take Surabaya next turn. We did lose a unit. Oh, right up here. Not terribly surprising. Hey, we completed Big Ben! Reduces the cost of buying tiles by 15%. But I think it doesn't also give us more gold. Maybe I'm wrong. Was I wrong about what Big Ben gave me? Did I just build it for kicks? Big Ben. Right, okay. Gives us flat gold, flat culture, great merchant points, and buying production. Can spend gold to finish production in any city? Finish production, no, just to buy stuff. Is this counted? I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, building bunkers might still be a good idea. Anyway, Bursa can take a shot and finish that guy off. Very nice. Let's focus on Surabaya right away. I'm going to play it ultra safe and actually bombard it one time to make sure it has exactly like 0 hit points. And then we'll just go and take the city. We will, I'm not going to liberate it. I'll create the puppet. That's fine. I should probably go and beat up on this guy, because they could theoretically take it through some bombardment, and then they have a melee unit over here. This is a ground attack. Very good. I should have actually just used this guy. I probably could have one-shot it, but there we go. Finish it off. Hell, I could have finished it off to the fighter. This fighter is going to be on intercept duty and just babysit things. Other than that, we're going to move forward. They do have a couple of mobile SAMs. You're pretty hurt. What else you got? There we go. City bombard with evasion. So we're going to go ahead and take that. We took a lot of damage there. But, and I'm going to go ahead and take another stab over here. Sort of eat up the intercepts, because they are kind of capped on that. Do I have more city bombard ones? You're pretty low. I'm not, you should be okay, but I'm not 100% sure. I suppose I could have started off by killing the mobile SAMs, but I think I would much rather, yeah, just bombard Istanbul. Although I'm limited in how much I can do that. If I do this, can I fire? Excellent. I wonder if that's enough to take the city. Well, I have 2 melee guys nearby, so I was going to say, if one doesn't do it, the other one will. So we're going to create a puppet. What you got over here? That's some great work building. No actual great works and no great wonders, but certainly a very, very nice city. I think it'll probably go back and forth a few times, though. Jerusalem, I have massive amount of influence with you. I probably don't need to send a trade route that way. I've got one going to Buenos Aires. Actually, this one should probably be going to Indonesia for the influence, for the tourism bonus. Should I just rest this fellow? I also attack these ships, which actually I'm quite keen on doing here. Reduce the chance of losing something in return. I'm going to go ahead and pop that machine gunner. Now we are going to go ahead and... I can't shoot anyone. There's no... Because of a harsh terrain, there's not really anything we can do to be able to start engaging anyone. Shoot that. This guy should pillage and then move back into slightly more defensive territory. This fellow... that's a great question. How are we doing on medics? We have built a few. I'm going to go ahead and medicize this one. And then maybe just have him fortify. I'll have this guy scooch up towards Istanbul. I'm going to leave the Great General exactly where he is. Right? It's actually impossible for him to get killed. Well, not impossible, but very unlikely. A nuke could do it. But I mean, what are the odds of the Zulus having another nuke? Pretty goddamn high, actually. We may have stolen their last source of uranium. We could actually find out here. Okay, they don't have any to trade. Doesn't mean they don't have, say, a nuke already built. Do we want to negotiate a peace? We've got Istanbul. Taking Edirne would be very useful for the terrain. I think we have to... Oh, is that pyramids? Swanky. Because I think our path, if we want to take their capital, we'd have to go Edirne to Nongoma to Ulundi. Nombamba is a sexy city. Actually, that would work pretty well. Because we could line up here and go to Ulundi. Let's see if they might be willing to give me Nombamba. Because that I would be totally okay with. No, I didn't think so. Should we just ask for Edirne? Actually, we're in a pretty good position to just take Nombamba. I could nuke it this turn. Although I should probably wait. Oh yeah, pulled back with the nuke for safety, right? I'm sure it can't reach over here. No, just one tile short. And we can't currently put it in here. And I'm afraid of losing Istanbul. Bursa's probably a little safer now. It actually has relatively high defenses. So what I could do is take one of these bombers and move it to Bursa. Put my nuke back in here. And use that to nuke Nabamba. I think that's the way to go. Even if he'd give me Edirne, I don't think it's worth doing it. The terrain that Nobamba offers is much better. I can just take Nobamba and go straight for their capital. Because, you know, we might get a domination victory. We have no idea how we're going to win. I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just going to kill everyone. It's fun. Kill the anti-air. I'm going to arrest this fellow. This general can probably stay where he is. I'll try to move up some with my rocket artillery. I'm going to put this general in the city. This Mobile Sam is fully healed, and I don't think there's any real reason to keep him in Bursa. So, yeah, we'll just move up as much as we can. Is this safe? I think so. Now, if we did go to war with the Incas, it would be very annoying because they have so many city-states nearby. That would actually be a massive, massive annoyance. Can I heal this guy before I move him? No, I don't think so. We'll just I'll move this one first because I can probably move a little further. Indeed, and this is a safe spot. Then you move up as much as you can. Yeah, that'll be fine. Anti-ground planes. Let's go ahead and pop this fellow. Anti-city plane. I don't think I want to start beating on Nabamba yet. I'm wondering if I should just heal this guy one turn. It means a lot less bombard right now. Let's see here. More ground bombard. Almost kill that guy off. Rocket artillery. You could go for a battleship. But I think killing off a little bit more of the anti-air is actually smarter. Is it safe for me to go up here? I think so. That's it. This is the last plane to go. Well, I think I should finish this guy off. So no rest for you. You actually took very little damage. You could apply one shot. Ooh, that would hurt. Right here. Let's do that. Take a little bit of damage, but hopefully it's all right. We did complete Big Ben. I don't think there's anything here I want to rush. I mean, the medical lab is cool. Don't get me wrong. But no. And we don't need the spaceship factory or anything like that. That's not our route to a victory. Tell you what, how about another atomic bomb? Always fun. How's our research coming along? Working towards our XCOM squads, which are going to be stunning. In fact, the next big thing to do will be to queue up a bunch of paratroopers and upgrade them to XCOM squads. Because if I recall correctly, it's almost non-existent. The cost to upgrade is like 60 or something crazy like that. Can't faith buy any more monasteries. Can we faith buy? I think there's another building we can faith buy, and we may as well do that. Yeah, cathedrals, get those going on. Good place for art. City became religious. Okay, that's fine. We may still want to become Catholic. Got bombarded there. You grew. Istanbul has marble. Nice. 19 happiness, despite the current growth rate. Which isn't bad. Certainly a drop from what we had, but we're still doing okay. How far are we from, say, flipping Budapest? Oh, yeah, quite far. Because they're currently negative. And we're not sending a trader out there. Oh, I should have done that. Actually. And I should check on my spies. I think, well, I've got some spies in city-states. It might be possible to coup. Probably not. Okay, not a surprise that Istanbul fell. Sorry, I don't want to go to war with Indonesia right now. We lost a civilian. Oh, there was a worker in there. So we're just going to swap workers for a little while. Not a biggie. Okay. Enemy is near. Budapest wants a trade route. Oh, be happy to do that. We got our great musician, which we can send to Egypt. Now, it's tough because of the open borders limitations here. Meant to check. Incas. Would you... No, no way to do it, huh? Yeah, let's get started on our paratroopers. Because those XCOM squads are going to be great. Watch me be wrong. I'm pretty sure the upgrade cost is cheap. And in any case, the one that takes like 5 turns here, it should auto-change to a XCOM once we get the technology. So it should be alright. Cuzco, I'm debating if I should further buff up your static defenses with an arsenal. If I get sneak attacked by the Incans, I'd be very happy to have it. On the other hand, there's lots of other good buildings. Go ahead and do that. Gonna be okay. Yeah, we lost that. We lost that. We lost a paratrooper in the city. That's okay. We can take a little bombard pot shot over here. City's still... Okay, there's some destroyers. They got too many destroyers. I can't stop them from meleeing the city, unfortunately. Well, I say that. It might technically be possible. I think I should just move the bomber out, though. Let's figure this out. I gotta take Istanbul. So let's start like that. And then retake it. Create a puppet. One shrunk down city. This paratrooper in Surabaya, I guess he's just going to stay and heal for now. That's going to be fine. Charles Ives. You can move you way out into the sea. You could, well, going through Antwerp territory is pretty unsafe. Yeah, there's not really a way for me to get over there. Maybe I should just save you up until I can reach Egypt. Yeah, let's just save up the great musicians. I think that's okay. This infantry, let's see, this, you want to stop them from retaking Istanbul? Well, we really can't. They've got too many ships, too many everything. Just blow up more of their destroyers. You know, maybe if I just start nuking Nabamba and really put it at risk. If I nuke it, it'll be smaller, which might mean they're more likely to peace out. Let me try to peace them out first again. For Nabamba. No. Alright, let me nuke it then. Still a little bit early. I don't care too much. There, now it's only a size 10 city. Would you give me a size 10 city for peace? It's all nuked. You don't want it anyway. No. We'll try again next turn, though. This plane, it may be worth resting for a turn before we do anything, and I keep saying that. I think we can safely attack these ships, though. Ooh, that is really close. I might get a bad roll and die, so let's wait on that one. Yeah, let's keep beating, because these guys can't really do anything else. They could move this turn, but they actually don't have that many places. I don't want to put them in Bursa, because I could just lose Bursa really fast. Keep hitting the melee ships. And then over here, we got a bunch of bombers. Okay, city bombardment. I don't need the range. I guess the thing to do is to pick up the evasion at this point. I guess is fine. Let's go and smack down the city. Twice. Let's go, and I'm going to shoot this guy with a bazooka. Oh, really? Let's try to get some people within melee range. Pop that. The other atomic bomb. I'm wondering about keeping on the front. I don't think I'm going to keep it in Cuzco. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put it here. Now, it's possible if the Incans have uranium. And I don't think they do. They might be trading for some. Okay. Then I was going to say if they do anything, they might nuke Cuzco, but we might actually be totally fine. Still got a lot of units. Over there. Let me move to here so I can bombard next turn. Am I at war with Budapest? No, they're just angry. They want a trade route. Well, we'll work on it. This bomber here, we're going to go for triple bombardment. Get ready for logistics. We don't have any anti-air over there, but it'd be nice to have some anti-ship guys. I could also beat up on the tank. Might be a solid idea. Just to try to take it out of the running for threatening the city. Move there. Now, there's not really anything I can do one way or another unless we can kill that one off completely, but it might be worthwhile. We've got everything we need here. We've got triple siege, air repair, logistics, evasion. I'm not going to need the extra range once I get my stealth bombers, but I don't quite have the stealth bombers yet. Do I maybe want to invest in a little anti-naval unit? It's relevant right now, but it won't be relevant for very long. Air ambush. Oh, that's versus armor. Actually, you know what? Right this second, I could potentially just use the +2 range. There's a ship here. Tell you what, we're going to go ahead and take naval on this one. And go and smack this ship. Smack the ship out of the ship. I think maybe bombarding the bomba is the thing to do. We're trying to get that to fall. With the city, with the ones with city one. This one doesn't have the anti-city, but does have anti-ground. We'll see if we can't, yeah, let's go ahead and double tap that land ship, get it out of our system. Move up with a great general there. This great general can probably just stay where it is. I suppose I'm a little concerned about a fast-moving unit coming over and stealing that, so let's try to avoid that. I'm actually going to rest this Polish infantry one turn with the idea that we may have to retake Bursa, and I'm going to pull back with this bomber. I'll move it into Bulawayo. And yeah, you just rest. And William the Conqueror, you can rest there as well. City connections. This, that. Zulu's denounced Indonesia. Okay. I think that's the turn. God, they do go slowly. I have a lot of units. Trying to get my bang for my buck. Hopefully Istanbul doesn't fall again, but they got a lot of bombard from ships. Hey, blue jeans, music, influential culture, go go. Still about 50 turns away from getting Egypt to go. Eyes for incense? Eyes for incense. Sounds pretty good to me. Bursa took a bunch of damage, but it doesn't look like it actually fell this turn. Very nice. Go ahead and smack that guy. And at this point, we may as well just take Nobamba, as opposed to, you know, getting it in a peace deal. There we go. There is an anti-air unit technically covering the city. I can shoot it from here, though. Not quite finish it off, which is sad. Okay, I think the thing to do is to use the rocket artillery to finish off the anti-air and then give my planes a little bit more freedom. You can... Actually, if you go here, you can shoot. I'm going to hold off on you. I don't know if I want to shoot the units or not yet. So you're pretty hurt. Let's wait. You are good at anti-city, so let's go ahead and hit the city. You are also good at anti-city, so let's do that. Try to mostly use people for their strength. This is an anti-ground unit. Let me get back to you. The important thing is to fell the city. And ideally, I'm going to save my my bombardment guys. I think you can do this safely enough. And another smack. Yeah, you're going to be okay. A lot left in the city. We do have volley, so let's do this, and that should bring the city low enough. Not 100% guaranteed, though. Right, with this SAM? No. So, and this guy can't reach for a bombard. Go ahead and give you a barrage 3, though. Move you up to here, and that's out of turns. Okay, so we'll have to use one of our anti-ground ones to hit the city. And I think that will do it. Bam. Create a puppet. And now we can use whatever we have left to beat up the remaining units. You, just fortify until healed, actually, because both of you guys could be threatened by this infantry, which we'll have to go and bombard a little bit. You, I guess, are going to hit that carrier. More rocket artillery. Lovely. We're going to give you barrage, followed by volley. Very, very potent. And for now, I'm going to move you up sort of in this general direction, but this war might be over relatively soon. This bomber could probably still use some heals. Surabaya is standing up fine. Let's just wait for now instead of canceling your turn completely. This is the one with my naval unit bombing. May as well use you. Nice. You actually get 2 attacks, though. We won't even kill the Great General. I could actually just move you up. All right, let's go see if they're willing to negotiate peace. Vilcus is technically... Oh, yeah, the Incan city. I'd probably leave it there, nice and isolated. Let's see if they might give me Nogong, whatever. You'll give me Vilcus. That is kind of tempting. Which would I prefer? Vilcus is a better city than Nongoma, but Nongoma gets me a lot closer to taking Ulundi in a follow-up war. This really doesn't give me that much territory. Technically, it gives me these mountains, oddly enough. Don't get a whole lot of land. Do I want to sneak in there with a great general first? Probably not. When we start a war, dropping a great general right over here might be really handy. I could also ask for Etter and just get more coastal access. I think it makes sense for me to ask for Nogama with the idea that I'm going to take Ulandi next time around. So we're going to do that and, like, I don't know, all their money. This one here. And an ivory. And all your gold. And I don't know, 12 gold per turn? I don't need anything else. And you have to accept my embassy. Cool. Great puppet. Might annex some of these guys a little bit later, but for now we're okay. I'm going to rest these planes. Then we're going to move a lot to the front. Let me go for triple bombardment so we can work our way up to logistics. I'm going to hope that this area is relatively safe, although it probably makes sense to, I don't know, move an extra couple of rocket artillery or something like that to defend. Maybe with planes we can get back quickly enough. Mostly I want to move my bombers over to the east, with the idea that we're probably going to make moves on the Incans. I can reach Warsaw, and that's all. Rest. Atomic bomb here. Now this atomic bomb can reach... how far? It can reach the city, which is good. It can reach Machu as well, which is nice. Probably grabbing this would be good just for the coastal access, if nothing else. Yeah, and then I can go from here to Goshut. And then I've got a border with the Egyptians, and I can decide what I want to do there. Yeah, mostly we're going to move everything over to that coast. Budapest is still angry. It'll probably be angry here as I move a bunch of units through their territory, too. Which isn't going to help things. We're going to leave a mobile SAM in that city and in Istanbul, just to say, and then the rest of them we're all going to pull back. Yeah, try to avoid walking through any city-states. We'll automate that worker. Yeah, one rocket artillery, say, hiding behind Jakarta, and then some anti-air units. One mobile SAM inside of each city might be a good idea. Not that they really have any air units. That might be fine. Anyway, let's just move you down. I'm not at war with any city-states, am I? That's all been resolved. Yeah, they're angry and angry, but we're not actually at war with either one of these. They'll hopefully resolve themselves. Before I go to war with the Incans, it would be very valuable to flip some of these relationships around. I do have a fair amount of money in the bank. I have a lot of money. Helps with that peace deal, too. And so I can do some bribes. Now, I suppose, have to be a little concerned if the Incans might just declare war on me first. Because I was going to say, I'll wait until I'm about to declare war on them, and then I will... Ooh, you wanted a trade route Budapest. And then I will go and just make all the bribes ahead of time. This doesn't really matter what order we do things in. You're too pissed. You're going to be quite happy with me relatively soon, but that's still out of range. Malacca is allied here. We're friends. We need 105. Theoretically, we could do it, but we'd spend all our money doing it. Atomic bomb, just wait. I'm just going to fortify you. There's more production. We're going to work on more... Where's the paratrooper? There it are. Okay. More paratroopers for XCOM squads. We get a new policy. We're going to keep going down honor. Each city with a garrison increases the local city happiness by 1 and culture by 2. It's actually kind of interesting. We're not actually going to have that many garrisons, though. Religious tolerance may actually be quite handy for us. We can always reform our religion, too. All kinds of different possibilities. More gold from trade route with freedom. Chance of rigging elections in city-state doubled. Oh, that reminds me. Check our spies. Ooh, 85% chance of a coup. And actually, we're going to turn away from rigging elections. You know what? We're going to go ahead and pick the rigging elections thing. Because that sounds... wait, where was it? Cancel. Because that sounds like the sort of stuff the CIA was doing during the Cold War. Is messing with all the third world nations. Third world, by the way, is not a testament about the development of a city or a country, at least not originally. The idea, the terminology came from the first world were all the capitalist countries, the second world were all the communist countries, and the third world were the countries that were left to fight over. Oh, sneak attacking against Pocatello, probably. We're going to share intrigue over there. In fact, I really encourage these guys to sneak attack Pocatello. I guess it's probably this city here they're going for. Or, yeah. And that would keep them nice and occupied, which would be good. And we're going to wrap up this episode in just a second as soon as I'm done processing all these messages. Upcoming session for the world leader. Okay, we made peace. 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 Enemy is near, but not anymore. Okay, well, that wraps up this episode. We are definitely blobbing like crazy. We're now, oops, as I say, number one in everything. No, apparently we lost a few soldiers. The Incans may have built some more as well. Our approval has also dropped. We're only 13 happiness, but that's because we took a bunch of cities, and that'll return to normal relatively soon. Do we go and annex these cities? What are you going to build right now? A shrine and a shrine? I suppose that's okay. Not necessarily the primo most important thing, but it's all right. Maybe I'll wait until they grow a little bit bigger before I decide it's worth annexing them. We'll leave them as puppets for now. I mean, we could build defensive buildings if we did have them as puppets. Really build a citadel there? That's interesting. I bet you it actually stole some territory away from Jakarta, which makes it not terrible. Curious. And we do have a lot of money. I'm going to have to go shopping for appropriate bribes. I don't suppose we've got any of these that are particularly close. 2,000 bucks could flip Kuala Lumpur. And it is a cultural city. It's like the only cultural city-state in the game, I think. Oh, no, Buenos Aires as well. They're already allied to us. Oh, no, there's 3 of them. Yerevan's in there, too. All right. There's a lot of little wars and skirmishes going on. What do these guys want? They want, oh, tribute from someone. We're not going to do that. And they want, oh, will you tell me if I go here? No? Research most technologies. We have 0, but we're about to get one in 4 turns. It's going to be a problem to get that, actually, because our technologies are all pretty expensive and take a long time to do. Anyway, we're going to wrap this up. Good episode. I think we're going to start against the Incans next video. Most likely next video. We're going to have to move a lot of troops around. We'll see how it goes. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.